From the political field to the playing field, it seems like no one is leveling with the American public these days.
Citizens are more interested in the challenge they face in their lives than anything that I have done embarrassing in my past.
Danger, Anthony Weiner's bad behavior didn't end after his resignation, but will it end his political career? Both Weiner and Eliot Spitzer went from rising political stars to tabloid staples. Now they both want another shot.
The public is going to give me a fair hearing.
From the political field to the playing field, Yankees third baseman Alex Rodriguez has admitted to doping in the past. Now the highest paid player in all of Major League Baseball is facing a scandal that threatens to end his career: cheating. It's why Ryan Braun was just suspended without pay for the rest of his season. It's why Lance Armstrong was stripped of his 7 Tour de France titles. His response this week to a suit from the Justice Department over his former sponsorship by the Postal Service: Armstrong says they should have known he was doping.
The reaction and the fallout was more than I expected.
And more lies alleged on Wall Street. The government is going after one of Wall Street's big dogs, indicting billionaire Stephen Cohen's hedge fund, SAC Capital, charging it with insider trading, wire fraud. Just the latest in a summer of sex, lies, and money. Joining me now are CNN's political power couple, Margaret Hoover, John Avlon, also the executive editor of the Daily Beast. Okay, guys, we have seen Anthony Weiner's wife, Huma Abedin, stand by her man, but New York Democrats, I don't think they're going to be so loyal. After this week's scandal, Weiner fell from the top spot in the race for mayor. His favorable rating plunged 22 percentage points from last month. Margaret, okay, it's one thing to allow redemption and somebody gets a second chance. A third chance... is he going to get a third chance?
It may be too far even for New York voters. When you pulled 73% of New York Democrats, by the way, this is only a Democratic primary we're talking about, and he only has to be in the top 2. Now he's in a statistical dead heat for the number 2 spot, with the 2 others climbing up. 73% of Democrats who are going to vote in the primary said Huma Abedin's testimony, character witness for her husband, made no difference to them at all.
Politics are with us in sports. I mean, the government now is suing Lance Armstrong, claiming that he violated his contract with his team sponsor, the U.S. Postal Service. But, okay, look, I want you guys to respond to this. Lance Armstrong's lawyer offers an eye-popping defense this week to get this case dismissed. I want you to read this quote. The government wanted a winner and all the publicity, exposure, and acclaim that goes along with being his sponsor. It got exactly what it bargained for.
This is the dark side of the American dream, that will to win that we all admire, working harder, being more successful. Folks, especially if they're narcissists, feel like they can cut corners and they'll get that competitive edge, and they'll be rewarded for it in the near run. So then the sin becomes getting caught, not the actual cheating.